Hey everyone, it's Sawa-san, and I'm here to talk about our new events in Love Nikki. So first off, we're gonna go with Candy Adventure and talk about all of her parts. So with this hair, I think it's really magical. It's kind of similar to Sweet Superstar's hair, but it's not like super similar because this one is bigger, better, purple, and has butterflies in it. And I think it's just absolutely magical and amazing and cute. And then we have the coat item, and it kind of looks like a Halloween candy baggie to me. If any of you guys see that with a little bit of like a ripped edge at the top and then the bow, and it kind of looks like it's pulled in a bit, if you know what I'm talking about. It looks like a candy bag, and I think that's some really amazing detail work, like a cool idea for the devs to add in. So I'm in love with it. And then we have the top item. It's pretty cute, but it's not like my favorite thing ever. You definitely need some good pair of shorts or pants to pull it off and make it actually look good, and it's a little bit more situational than some of the other items. But leading into that, there's the shorts, which it's kind of like a big old pumpkin that she's wearing, but I think it's adorable. I love the little black string, like the little bow at the bottom. Very cute detail work. I really like it. Again though, situational. And then there's these socks. I love them. I love the little pendant at the top with the pumpkins. It's really nice, but without that pendant it'd kind of be eh. But thankfully it's got that pendant there, so I like it. And then we have the shoes, which kind of have like a tipped edge, like it's kind of pointy at the end. I mean, it's kind of to be expected with like the general look of a witch shoe, but I like it pretty well. The star pendant thing on it with the wings is pretty cute, and I really like that detail that they added. Other than that, they're kind of eh for me. And then there's this hat, which is huge. It has so much detail. I really love the stars and the moon pendants and everything. And because the hat is so big, it means that you can use a lot of different hairstyles, so it's very versatile. So I would definitely suggest getting that item if you can. And then probably the best item that you can get just straight off the bat is this book with these floating candies, and I just love it. It's like so magical, and it's just like something straight out of a fairy tale. Very cute. I really like it. It's one of my favorite items, definitely. Okay, so moving on, we've got the wand. Now, it's a pretty basic wand. I mean, it's just a long stick with like a star at the end. But I really love it because it's so simply cute, you know? It doesn't have to be really fabulous to be liked. It's just cute, you know? And then there's the gloves, which again, that pendant on it with the pumpkin is saving its life right now. I really like the pumpkins whenever they're added onto these parts. They're so cute. And it's kind of hard to see right here, but it's got little wings attached to the pumpkin. If we look more on the suit, you can maybe sort of see the wings. It's a little hard to see though. So then we're gonna look at the special pose, of course. Now, the main thing with the special pose is we've got this new special post hair, which it's always nice to get post hair, so you can use it for your post dresses. And then we've got this pose right here, which we get a lot of like these poses with the legs in that shape or whatever. I mean, it's fine though. I really like it. And I like how the wand is up and it looks like she's casting a spell and making candy appear. Very cute. And then we get a pumpkin Momo. Yes! I mean, he's as terrifying as ever, you know. Momo is a bit of a jerk, so I think that this suits him very much so, that he got turned into a pumpkin. And then we've got this Gummy Bear. It's a little bit awkward and weird to me, but I kind of like it. It adds some extra color and pop to the suit overall, but on its own, it's kind of eh. I don't really care that much for it. So that was the Candy Adventure suit, and now we're gonna look at the Pigeon Suits. So first off, let's start with this one, which is the first suit that you'll be getting, and it is Storm Tamer. So let's look at the hair. This hair is So pretty. I mean, I just really love it. It's like, look at it. Look at it. I mean, it's just like flowing in the wind, and it's reddish orange. It's very pretty. The only thing that I really dislike about it is that it's the exact same hairstyle whether she's in her posed form or unposed. And I mean, I'd really like it if we had 2 different forms, but I mean, that's just kind of nitpicking there. And then there's the dress. It reminds me of that wolf dress that we got earlier in the war event, if you guys know what I'm talking about, the one where you know, pick your hottie to defend them. That's what it reminds me of, but like if it got evolved, you know what I mean? The bottom part with all the like straps hanging down, where it's all like ripped up, is very pretty. I really like that. And then there's the coat, which I really like coats. I like how the sleeves are out, and it's just a really big coat, and lots of really pretty details. And then there's this. This is a little bit basic for me. It's not really doing it for me. I don't know, it's just kind of boring, but for an accent, like a little accessory, it's fine. Then there's the socks. These are some pretty interesting socks. I mean, I like them, and I like how the garter straps are like really long. Like, look at them. They look so long. I think it's really pretty though. It's a really beautiful set of socks there. Then we've got these shoes, and they look so high quality to me. I really like how instead of being like really big long boots, they're kind of shorter and have like the cuffed edge there. It's just really pretty and a really nice color too. And then we've got the cat. The cat that wears sapphire makeup. Can you, like, do you guys see that? He's got sapphire makeup. And he's got a little hook at the end of his tail, a little trident, the pirate hat, whole 9 yards. Very cute. I approve. And then we've got our national tribute to America right here, the eagle, where we don't really have eagles in Love Nikki until now. So I'm so happy to see this. I really like the scarf accessory that he's got, and he's in a pretty nice pose. So yeah, go America. Then we've got the one part of this suit that I actually hate, and it's this hat. It's so boring. I don't really care for it. I mean, there's so many better things they could have done. It just looks like, I don't know, it's just a weird shape and just not really, it's not doing it for me. That's all I can really say. Then there's the makeup, and it's very pretty. I mean, we get a lot of like bluish eye makeups, but this one's really nice because it actually has red lipstick, which I don't really see on many of the suits, like the makeups with like blue eyes or whatever. Sorry, stumbling on my words. But yeah, it's really pretty. Then there is the special pose. And it's really amazing. I mean, we don't get that many poses like that. I don't know, it's just very pretty. She looks like so strong and just beautiful. I love it. One thing to note is that these suits actually have music if you complete them, so that's a really cool added bonus. Now we're looking at Treasure Keeper, so we'll look at her normal pose first. And there's the hair. I really don't like this hair. I think it's the headband or something that's kind of throwing it off. I'm not sure what it is, but it just looks like she's got ramen noodles on her head, okay? Like, it's not that pretty. I don't know. It's not doing it for me. Maybe you guys like it, and I don't mean to offend anybody if they like it, but there's just some parts in this game I don't like that one. This shirt, though, very pretty. I like the little strings or whatever on the wrists and everything. It's got some really cool details. Yeah, that's about it. Then there's the shorts, which are amazing. I love the details. I love how it's like ripped at the edges. It looks like she's been in a fight or something. It's got a little horn at her hip. I love the colors. It's probably one of my favorite items from this suit. Then there's the socks. I hate them. They're just, I don't know. You could use them for something cool, but it's not that cool to me. I think mostly the main thing that's kind of doing it for me that I don't like is the red sock. it's just a weird stripy pattern. I don't know, I don't like stripy patterns like that. And then there's the shoes. I mean, they're a lot like the other shoes in a way, but I don't know, they just don't look as amazing for some reason, which is kind of sad because, I mean, I like the other suit so much more, yet this is the one that comes next, and it's like, come on, seriously? It's like a ripoff. Then there's the eye patch. I mean, it's an eye patch. It's a pretty good eye patch for an eye patch, but there's not really much you can say about an eye patch. Moving on, there's the neck item. It's kind of pretty. I mean, we get a lot of choker things like this, but this one's pretty interesting. I like how it's got like a little pendant that comes off from it. And then we've got the sword, and this is a really nice sword, mostly because of the fact that some of the swords that we get in this game are either way too bulky or way too thin, but I think that the proportions of this sword are actually really nice, and it's got like some gold accents, it's got the green emerald, it's really nice. And then there is the gloves, which are super unsurprising. We see a lot of gloves that look like this, so I really couldn't care much less about them. They're okay, they're just gloves. And then we've got this little accent that comes off of the main bandana, and I actually really like this. It's funny because I don't like the bandana part on her head, but I like this that comes off. I like how it splits off into two, it's red and white, it's super big and flowy. I really like it, but yeah, again, I don't really like the bandana that it's supposed to match up with. And then there's this Cheshire Cat in the chest, which it's kind of hard to see it that way, so I'm going to show it to you this way so you can see it in all its glory. He is so cool. He's got a big smile, he's in a big old chest that's got teeth and a tongue. Very cool, I really like it. And then we've got this, the monkey. And this reminds me of Pirates of the Caribbean so much, which is a good thing because, I mean, if you're gonna bring a pirate event to Love Nikki, then it should have something that resembles modern media that we all like, you know? So I really like how it's got the pocket watch and everything. He's hanging upside down, he's got his cute little pirate clothes. It's really cool, I like it. Then we've got this treasure chest, which is just an extra treasure chest. And it's a lot better than another treasure chest we have. I think it came with Shootin' Doji. I like this one a lot better. And I like how all of the gold is just like spilling out. It just looks like there's an overabundance of gold, which is really cool. Then the part that everybody's raving about, which is these cats. And I love them except for the barrel. I wish that they were separated from the barrel. Like, I wish you could use them in different ways, you know, it kind of limits how you can use it with them being on a barrel. But I really like the red scarf, I like the different colored eyes, I like that they're black because I really like black cats. And then the one has a little eye patch, which is really cute. I like all the little details that they added. And last but not least, we've got this makeup. This makeup is really pretty. She's got some kind of purplish eyes there, a little bit of like a pinkish lip that's kind of smirking. I think it's pretty cute. I don't know, it's a little bit similar to a lot of other makeups we get, but it's not too similar, so that's fine. And lastly, we have the special pose. Again, like I was saying, we get a lot of these poses where the legs are in that same position. I mean, we should like come up with a name for that position because we get so many suits that seem to be like this. But I actually really like it. Again, it makes them look kind of strong. She's holding the sword in a really cool way. Overall, it's really pretty. I like it. So that's gonna be about it for today. So I actually had a subordinate who told me that I should call all of my subscribers Sawa subs, and I'm totally gonna do it. So if you guys really enjoyed today's video, go ahead and leave a like and you can subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!